Pixie,
Yes, Winnie.
can I share with you something that upsets me?
Always. Please do.
So, I wanted to learn how to make yogurt, and
Oh,
I
okay.
looked up the recipe. And do you know what you need to make yogurt?
Milk, right?
And more yogurt.
Wait, what?
To make yogurt, you must first have yogurt. And what kind of bullshit is that?
Wait, then why don't you... Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm confused.
To make yogurt, you need milk and yogurt.
And then what? You just mix them together and it makes yogurt? Why not just keep the yogurt you buy?
You'd be like a heating up milk and all this other stuff, but they lost me at putting yogurt into my yogurt. What is this? Where does it begin? It's like a chicken and the egg. Where do I first get the yogurt to make the yogurt to make more yogurt?
Mm. I'm sorry.
But there's something else that greatly disturbed me that I saw this week.
What is it?
The Odyssey movie.
Oh, the info that came out about it. I haven't seen much. I've just seen like pictures and inwardly I thought, uh-oh.
You're gonna have to watch it with me for the first time. You ready?
No, but I'll watch it.
You have to be ready. Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna watch this together. The Odyssey by Christopher Nolan.
He usually does good stuff, so that's weird.
Hmm. Let's talk about it.
Okay, the first thing is that I don't necessarily have a problem with these actors separately. It's just the fact that they're all in this one movie, and it's like, oh, there's Robert Pattinson, oh, there's Spider-Boy, oh, Tom Holland, sorry. And it's kind of, and oh, yeah, there's Matt Damon. It kind of like it takes you out of it a little bit.
It really
I was
does. Yeah.
I was really hoping for some lesser known actors to be able to be picked solely on the ability to do their craft really, really, really well. And
Hmm.
it to maybe give a chance to someone who hasn't made a name for themselves yet. Those are my favorite kinds of movies. And the fact that this just automatically, it's like I'm not going to see them as their characters. I'm going to see Matt Damon. I'm going to see Tom Holland. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, exactly. That's what I've been saying too. It's like when I look at Anne Hathaway, I just see Anne Hathaway.
Yeah,
And honestly,
same.
I'm tired of pretty much every single actor on the screen. I actually really like Robert Pattinson, like after coming out
Yeah,
of Twilight and, breaking free from his Edward Cullen role.
he's
He's probably
funny.
the one I am least disappointed in just because I like seeing him broaden his acting skills in different roles.
And he's
But
actually like genuinely an incredible actor.
yeah.
Surprisingly, he's really great. So
He's probably the one I'm least upset about, but it's like I'm honestly so sick and tired of Zendaya and Tom Holland and Anne
yeah.
Hathaway. They're just everywhere. And I don't want to
Yeah,
see
and
these actors anymore. I'm sorry.
I think there are certain actors that are able to play parts so well that you don't see them.
Hmm.
Like, I feel like a good example of that would be Johnny Depp. In
Yeah.
each movie I've seen him in, you know, it's like as you're watching it, you know it's Johnny Depp, but there's something about him fully embodying the character. And
Hmm.
then the makeup artists do really, really well, where they might even add a few prosthetics here and there. And he'll do his best to fully embody that character. And it's enjoyable because it's like, oh, I like Johnny Depp. I'll watch the movie because I like Johnny Depp. And I feel like I'm watching a character, not Johnny Depp. But I don't think many actors can do that. You
No.
know?
Because I was thinking when you were talking about how you could just take Johnny Depp and he blends into all those different movies and everything, they have that makeup and all that stuff. I was thinking about the Troy movie, and I know people complained about it and everything, but
Yeah.
like if you were to take Brad Pitt, who was Achilles in that movie, and I know he's still a white guy and all that stuff, but that I think they tried to at least give him a tan. This is not the same Brad Pitt as the Brad Pitt that you would have found in Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
Hmm.
like they tried. They gave him long hair.
Well,
Pick
like the hair and makeup people that work with historians or whatever, like they don't put effort into hiring good hair and makeup people anymore. They're just like, here's Brad Pitt, or like, here's so and so, here's Tom Holland, here's this person, and we're not going to
Yes.
do anything about their appearance whatsoever.
It literally looked like they grabbed Tom Holland off of the Spider-Man set and were like, okay, now you're going to be Telemachus.
Yeah, well, even like Orlando
No
Bloom there,
effort.
like looks totally different in Lord of the Rings, and that's as it
Yes.
should be. You have hair and makeup to help you embody the character, and they just don't give a crap anymore.
Yes, exactly. Like that, I was thinking about that, where it's like, I don't think there was any real historical thought. I saw a girl talking about how, and obviously she knows her history, her Greek Roman history, because she was saying like
Mhm.
they didn't wear pants, and they have Matt Damon, is that the actor? Is like wearing pants, and the Greeks didn't wear pants. You know, they wore their pretty skirt armor, manly skirt armor, and everything. And
Yeah.
I like Greek mythology. I honestly didn't know much about the Odyssey. Like, I know of its existence and all of that, but
Mhm.
I didn't really care too much about the Odyssey until I saw the musical Epic, which I was telling you about, and I really want you to watch it.
Yeah.
What I wanted to do with this is compare Epic and the Odyssey because they're both the Odyssey stories. And I've been seeing people. The reason I really want to talk to you about this is because I see people defending this movie and it
Uh,
irked me very badly. And then some of those people were comparing it with the Odyssey. So, in case other people don't know Epic,
mhm.
it is a musical that Jorge Rivera wrote Epic the musical. And he obviously is someone that really loves this story. You can tell he put a lot of heart and work into his creation. And he takes some liberties here and there. It's like it's very much written like a play. So the
Mhm.
characters in Epic resemble the people singing for those roles. Like there's a guy that wears glasses because the guy who sings for him wears glasses, and then Eurylochus is black because he takes on the persona of the guy who's singing for him. And, each
Mhm.
character somewhat resembles the person that is singing for them. And there is dialogue, like today's dialogue, like Telemachus, who is Odysseus' son, will say, like, that's sick, and it might take you out a little bit, but the heart is still there. It's not like he's
Yeah.
taking the story and absolutely destroying it. If anything, I think he captures the heart of it better than, Homer, which people might come after me for that. But Odysseus is a guy, like his whole passion is loving his wife and getting home to his
Yeah.
wife. And
I like that about
I
him.
love that about him. He didn't even want to go to war because he wanted to be home with his wife and new baby. Like he pretended to be a crazy madman so that he wouldn't have to go to war. And of course, like they called him out on his BS and he ended up going. But he was so
Yeah.
desperate to stay home with his family that he would be a crazy person to not leave.
Yeah.
And then in the Odyssey, the book, he like sleeps with Circe and he sleeps with Calypso. And it's kind of like that
Mhm.
seems out of character for this guy who loves his wife. And I think Epic really did a great job of turning it around and playing into the character of loving husband father. And so like there's those liberties that are taken. Sorry if that's a spoiler, whatever, but this this book is like 2000 plus years old, so you should know. Sorry. But
Yeah, right.
again, he has his creative liberties with it. And so there's the comparison with this Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's that's been taking a lot of people out is the dialogue. Antonius, who is Robert Pattinson, saying, "Your daddy's not here," and then Tom Holland going, "My dad will be back." And people are like, "Why the heck is he saying dad? Why not just say
Yeah, wouldn't
father?"
it be
Which
father?
exactly. So it's just like little things. And then Odysseus going, let's go. Like, so just weird dialogue that's very modern of today's time. And it's not that hard to change it to more, like if you watch any older movie, like I'm thinking of Troy, no one complains necessarily about being taken out of the story, even though they're still speaking English.
Yeah.
Because the way they speak still could match that time in a sense of the way they're saying their words. I don't know if you ever saw it. Have you seen the Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh, yes, I have. Yeah.
So the thing is with that, that's more modern, obviously, in a sense, and it's got
Mhm.
guns, and it's not, the typical William Shakespeare Romeo and Juliet. It
It's an
presents
artistic
itself that way.
interpretation.
Yes, exactly. Artistic interpretation. I don't know how many people complained about that Romeo and Juliet, but the guy took his artistic interpretation and made it. But he is not trying to
Yeah.
say, look, this is the historically accurate Romeo and Juliet versus the
Right.
Odyssey, where you're trying to be historical in a sense, and you're doing a terrible job of it. And I think people would be less
Yeah.
angry if you were to take the Odyssey and make it your own special interpretation without trying to claim it as the Odyssey.
Yeah.
And I
I
think that's what,
agree.
thank you. Yes. And I think that's what makes Epic so no one's going to complain about the differences in Epic because it is a artistic
I
interpretation, but still
yes.
I think it fits better because it's like a play and it's written, it matches the vibe of what is going on in the story. But if you're going to take the
Yeah.
Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's, and try to be more historically accurate in a sense, taking a story of the book itself, then you should make it match the book itself and take it seriously, being respectful to the work.
I agree 100%.
Also, the costumes are so cheap looking. Look at
Newer,
this.
yeah, with newer like shows and movies, they're not giving them the lived-in look. It looks like they just stepped out of like JC Penney's or something, you know?
Yes, I have
Like
seen
make it look
cosplays better.
like we have to make it look lived in. Like yeah.
Like, look at Robert
Yeah.
Pattinson's outfit right here. It looks like they just threw that on him that day. It's never been worn a day before. And the material is just cheap.
I think honestly, big studios are so fucking greedy. They're
Hmm.
so like Scrooges. They have the funds to make things look accurate. They just don't want to pay people what they're worth. So then they hire people and then they give them like this bottom of the barrel budget to work with. And they hire people probably who don't always have the best experience because they're new because you don't have to pay them as much. And then you end up with shit like this. And it's like, how about you hire people who know exactly what they're doing, pay them enough, and then give them an assistant so the assistant can learn on the job and gain experience. I just don't think things are done like that anymore. I think things are just thrown together to save money, even though they don't have to. And it irritates me.
Yeah. Well, they're giving all the money to Anne Hathaway and
uh,
Zendaya and Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson. And then I think they laundered the other money that comes in.
yeah.
Totally believe that happened with that Lord of the Rings TV show, whatever it's called,
Oh,
Power of the
yeah.
Lord of the Rings or whatever. Like that was all such crap. You and they spent
It looked
so
like
much
shit.
money making it. I think they just laundered all the money with it.
Yeah, I agree. That was really, really weird.
I swear the Galadriel was wearing painted Dixie paper plates on that one costume.
They don't do the thing anymore where they take an actor and use makeup and hair to make them fit the character. They just take
Yes,
this person and
exactly. I'm gonna put
like,
these
and everybody has iPhone face, and it's like,
iPhone face.
because I think about like Johnny Depp, how they make him look like Captain Jack Sparrow. That's not Johnny, that's
Yes.
Captain Jack Sparrow. You see what I'm saying?
No, exactly.
He's just too little.
I mean, like, I think he would make a fine Telemachus. It's just he looks like Spider-Man.
Because he is Spider-Man.
Exactly. Like they put no thought into it. It's just
I
weird.
mean, they
And
could have at least maybe put a little dirt on his face or like make his clothes look lived in.
yeah, right?
Nothing looks lived in. Nothing looks like, you see what I'm saying? It looks like it's fresh off the rack.
Yes, well, look at that. Yeah, exactly.
Fresh off the rack from H&M and not a shirt that he's probably had for 6 years that's lived in.
Yes, it's so clean looking.
It's too clean, exactly. Too crisp.
Even his face is too clean, you know?
Yeah, like there's no dirt, smudges, or
His hair is
yeah,
too clean cut also. Just everything is just clean. It's
yeah.
gross.
It's gross.
I don't understand
It's
this
just,
picture. Like, I know she's
why
Athena.
is she in everything? I don't dislike Zendaya. I'm just so tired of seeing her in everything. It's like Zendaya fatigue. Like, can like make her go
Yes.
away, please.
This just looks
I'm
like a
tired of her.
Star Wars picture every time I see it, though.
Right?
She looks like a Jedi.
She does. So does he, actually, now
He
that
does.
you
The
mention it.
whole thing looks Star Wars. Just
What's
put
going on
Star
here?
Wars. I would believe this is a Star Wars movie before I believe this is a Greek history movie.
Same. It's giving Star Wars. Giving the Rebel Alliance.
It's giving Jedi.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
What is this? What is that?
It's too clean.
Styrofoam.
It looks like it's never seen battle ever. Like there's no nicks on it. There's no like
It looks so soft.
and clean and perfect and brand new.
Y'all couldn't afford like armor at all? You couldn't
It's
afford
like
cheap armor?
it's the same thing that was a problem with the Rings of Power. Like you look at the Lord of the Rings, they
Mm-hmm.
had the right people making it look like this is a lived-in battle armor.
This
And
is
then in the
like
Rings of Power, it's
Evafoam.
like, yeah, in the Rings of Power, it's like, I bought this online with my mommy's credit card. I just got it yesterday. Does it look good on me?
Like cosplayers can do better than this. Gross.
Right? like they're not even trying anymore. Like
They're
the
not.
arts part of making movies like is so crucial. It's so critical for the audience to be immersed in what they're watching. Like I feel like Lord of the Rings is like a perfect example of that because they had so many people in the arts on set making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But this new one, it seems like they ordered everything off of Temu and
Yes,
passed it out. And they're like, all right, everybody ready for shooting? Like, that's not the vibe I think that they want to give off, but that is the vibe that is
it
being given off,
is.
in my
Well,
opinion.
no, I mean it really is. And I'm really mad at the people that are trying to say it's a fantasy, guys. And it's like, well, I want to be immersed in my fantasy. And also, it's not just a fantasy, it's a historical fantasy. So where I need the history in this to be immersed
Yeah,
as
and
well.
well, it's like you said, if it was someone saying, "Hey, I'm taking this story and I want to make my own version of it, like my own interpretation, artistic liberties," then like I don't think anybody would have a problem with that. What it is saying,
Mhm.
"This is the Odyssey." And then you just like fuck everything up.
Yes,
That's when people get
exactly.
upset because it's like, no, you didn't even try. And
Yeah.
you want to be praised for your laziness. I don't. People can see through it now, especially because movie tickets are so expensive. Why would I spend $20 on a movie ticket to go see a movie that you didn't even try hard to make?
Yes,
Like,
exactly.
sorry, I'm getting a little too upset. I need to
No, I
calm
am
down.
too. I'm getting really mad at all the people that are trying to get mad at other people for being upset about it. Like, we deserve quality movies. I'm sorry, if you're going to spend millions of dollars, I want to see where all that millions of dollars went to. And if I'm going to pay, like double digits for movie tickets now, I want it
Hmm.
to be worthwhile. And then you're trying to pull it off and be like, look at this crap. Isn't it beautiful? And then we have to be like, yeah. And then I'm like, it's kind of like, it looks kind of like crap. And then people are like, how dare you say that? Like, this is great. Like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like trying to get mad at people for calling it out. It bugs
Well,
me.
I feel like the people who are the most honest when it comes to talking about movies, I don't mean movie critics, movie reviewers. I just mean the average person who goes to see a movie.
Hmm.
The ones that are the most honest are the ones who are like, okay, this movie ticket's like $20. I either can spend this $20 on my favorite coffee for the rest of the week,
Hmm.
or I can, as in like coffee pods, like don't come for me if thinking I'm going to Starbucks every day, or get a cheaper, smaller box of coffee and just deal with nasty tasting coffee through the rest of the week and a half so I can go see this movie. Those are the people that are going to be the most honest because they had to sacrifice something to go see it.
Hmm.
If you only ask ritzy rich, silver spoon, never had a struggle in their life, artsy fartsy wannabes, they cannot handle the slightest bit of criticism. If you ask the average person who sacrificed a little bit to go see that movie, I think that's when you'll get the honest reaction of like, is this shit or not? And it
Yeah.
seems like the average person's consensus is you're just playing in our faces at this point.
Yeah.
Like you literally don't even care that we can't afford basic necessities. You're literally not even putting in effort for us to be able to immerse ourselves into a fantasy. You're literally
Right.
like regurgitating like vomit and being like, here, enjoy and pay $20 for this. No, get it away from me. Be gone, elitist scum. That's what I
Well,
think.
it's because of people like that too that we're probably getting more crappy movies because it's like you're just going to accept everything. You have no care for like a good movie. You'll take the shittiest movie and be like, "It's fine. Keep doing that." And so they're going to keep doing
Yeah.
it. Like, no, some of us want to watch something really good, especially if you liked the Odyssey and you want to see it come to life and done well. Then it's like this is kind of like a spit in the face.
It is. And it makes me think of how many people have lost their jobs because they're not being hired or paid properly, like hair and makeup and prosthetics and like
Hmm.
making the person helping them fit into the role. I don't feel like they really do that anymore. And in my opinion, it means they're either underpaying them or they're just skipping it altogether.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking about how many artists have lost their jobs because they're considered like not important anymore, but they are important. I don't know. I'm annoyed.
No, I'm annoyed too. I think it's the same with books. Like we keep getting like the same books over and over too. And then like some people are just like eating up the shittiest book and giving it 5 stars. And it's
Right.
like I don't want to like knock down all the authors or whatever, but it's like there hasn't been that many things that have like made me go, wow, in a long time. And it's because a lot of things just keep getting regurgitated and like not as good and not as much heart put into it, and people just want to spit stuff out as fast as possible, and it's sad. Like I love artistic things and seeing the
Yeah,
arts done well.
I agree. It is sad because it's kind of like I think I've used this analogy before, but like someone walking up to you and being like, "Oh my gosh, I heard strawberry cake is your favorite cake." Like like you know what I'm talking about, like strawberry pound cake.
Uh-huh.
It's like someone being like, I heard strawberry cake is your favorite cake ever. And me being like, oh my gosh, yes, strawberry cake is my favorite cake. And then be like, here's a strawberry cake. And it's like, wow, thank you so much. This is for me. And they're like, yeah, we made this just for you. And it's like, oh, that's so nice. Thank you. And then you like cut into it and it's styrofoam.
Oh, yeah.
And and it's just marketed as a strawberry cake. And then they're like, eat it. And I'm like, I don't want to. And they're like, if you don't eat it, you're just a bitter person and you can't handle like people just wanting to do what they want with stories.
Yeah, I like that
You're
analogy. I wasn't
narrow-minded.
sure where you were going with it, but then once you hit that part,
No,
I'm like,
but it is.
okay,
And then like they expect you to eat the styrofoam and pretend that it tastes like the real thing. And it's like, I'm not gonna pretend for your ego. I'm sorry. Like
yeah.
I have bigger priorities in my life than stroking your ego.
Mm-hmm.
Go get away from me.
That shit out of here.
Yeah, honestly. And I don't mean that to sound mean, but it's just kind of like really again, we're doing this again.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the ones that do try, people really appreciate it, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's why, like with books, movies, like the more independent people that are coming out are the ones that people are really like praising. The Claire Obscure, they're like a small group of people that made that, but they loved video games and storytelling. And then the
Hmm.
Jorge who made Epic, like he did that and he pulled it all together and made something because it came from his heart. And like the indie authors, more people are liking them more because
Yeah,
they're the ones that aren't being accepted by the big publishing, but they're the ones with like different stories. And like I love that these independent people are kind of coming out of the woodworks and being recognized more and more. It's
yeah.
great.
Well, because you can see the soul in it. You can
Hmm.
see the heart in it. And I completely understand what you're saying, and I agree.
Those are my
And
extra 2 cents that I wanted to tell you.
I feel like things have become so soulless.
Yeah.
Not to say that old movies had soul in them. I mean, everything that's
More
come
of
out
them
about
did, though,
Hollywood.
is the thing. More
More
movies back
did.
in the day did.
Thank you. Yes, that's a better way to put it. Like now, I mean, I remember going to the movies all the time as a kid.
Hmm.
And, and you and I would go to see movies like when I was a teenager and everything. Like it was fun. Like, oh, this movie's out. Do you want to go see it? And it was like, yeah, let's go see it. It's been about 10 years and not a single movie has made me like, oh, I want to go see that. It's like, oh, I'll just wait for it to stream because I literally think I have such a limited amount of money. I don't want to spend it on something to be disappointed and feeling like not only did I waste my money, I wasted my time. So there's nothing that makes me want to sacrifice those two things, no matter how small they seem to other people. To me, they are not small. My money and my time, very limited. So it has been a very long time since I've seen a preview for something or a trailer where I've been willing to sacrifice my money and time to go see it. And I think that says a lot.
One movie we saw recently was the Project Hail Mary. That one was actually really good. And I think you would like that one. I don't know, the Ryan Gosling's character in that kind of reminded me
Mhm.
of you a little bit.
I like Ryan
I
Gosling.
like him too.
Okay, what movie is it? I don't think I've heard of it.
Project Hail Mary.
Is
Uh-huh.
it new?
Yes, it is. I don't know if it's in theaters
Okay.
anymore, but it like recently came to theaters, and if it left, it would have been, recently as well. But it was really good. I really like Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
You kind of see Ryan Gosling in his things, but I think he enjoys acting, and I enjoy watching him act. He's an actor I
Yeah,
still like.
me too. I like him too.
But yeah, I think you should see Project Hail Mary. I do think you'd like it. I think
Okay.
you might get upset at some parts, but I'll tell you, all the way through, it is good.
Oh, I'm excited now. This is the first time in a very long time where I've been like, oh, I want to watch a movie. So, but yeah, this movie, they need to step it up, honestly. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's giving Rings of Power compared to Lord of the Rings. That's embarrassing.
It's giving
Like,
embarrassment.
it is. It's giving just like stop. STOP, stop. Sorry.
It's giving U-turn. Go back to where you came from.
Start over. It's giving, yeah, let's rethink this.
They ran to